In these examples, when we solve the exponential equations, we don't have the same base on either side of the equation. So we're going to need some other techniques to solve these. Now notice here's base 10, and since our calculator has the common log, I'm going to use the common log for this problem. Over here, base e, I'm going to use the natural log. Those are both stored in our calculator. And the instructions for the examples in your notes say that you're supposed to express the solution set in terms of a natural log or a common log and use a calculator to obtain a decimal approximation. So you're going to round them to 2 decimal places. So let's start. I'm going to take log of both sides. Notice that since these have the same base, this is the common log and this is base 10, they in effect cancel each other out because they're inverses of each other. So this becomes x equals log of 8.07. And when I evaluate that from my calculator, I get 0.91. Here, because my base is e, and I know I have the natural log in my calculator, I'm going to use that. And so I take the natural log of e to the x equals the natural log of 0.83. Because I'm doing this to both sides, it's allowed. The two sides are equal, and as long as I do the same thing to both sides, I'll have an equality there as well. So I get x equals the natural log of 0.83, and using my calculator to evaluate that, I get negative 0.19. Before I begin here, I need to divide both sides by 4. And so I have e to the x equals 2568.25. And now I take the natural log of both sides. And I get that x is equal to 7.85. All right, in the next, I'm going to add 7 to both sides. And I get that e to the 4x minus 5 is equal to 11,250. And now I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. And I get that 4x minus 5 equals the natural log of 11,250. Now, I'm going to go ahead and isolate the x before I do my calculation. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the 4x, set it equal to the natural log of 11,250 plus 5. And I'm going to divide both sides by 4. And I get that x equals the natural log of 11,250 plus 5 divided by 4. And that comes out to 3.58. Here, I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. Notice that I don't have base 10 or e. So when I take the natural log here, these are not going to effectively cancel out. They're not inverses of each other. This is base e and this is base 5. So I can bring this x minus 3 out front. And I'm supposed to take the natural log of that as well. So here I just took the natural log of both sides. and I get x minus 3 times the natural log of 5 is equal to the natural log of 137. And so I get x minus 3 is the natural log of 137 divided by the natural log of 5. Adding 3 to both sides, x equals the natural log of 137 over the natural log of 5 plus 3. And if I use my calculator, I get 6.06. Finally here, I think I'm going to have to do this on the next video.